Yo, what is good, YouTube? This is Reds back on visuals.gg's channel, and in today's video I'm going to show you guys how to download, set up, and install Memesense for CS2. I'm also going to be doing an overview, walking you guys through what certain functions do, and then we're going to have a wingman match at the very end. So make sure you guys stay tuned for the entire video. Alright, so since it's a step-by-step guide, I have to show you guys where to get the cheat before I can show you guys how to install it or even set it up. So the link will be in the description. You want to come to visuals.gg's website. Come down to Counter-Strike 2, and you're going to notice that they have 5 different options for you guys at the moment. They have Predator, Memesense, Kername, and Plague Cheat. So at the moment they are offering 4 different keys. So some of the requirements this cheat does have is Windows 10 and 11. This supports AMD and Intel processors. It is VAC safe. You're not going to open this cheat and instantly get banned. This supports all game modes throughout all of Counter-Strike 2, even surfing, which I don't know why you would need it there, but it supports that too. Here are some of the features, but we are going to go over this. So once you figure out which key you want to get, go ahead and add that to your card. On the bottom right over here, you're going to see a coupon code. Go ahead and use the code that I'm going to put on the screen now, and you're going to be able to save 5% off. So once you actually purchase your key, it's going to bring you to this website here. This is your order page, but I'm going to use Plague Cheat's information, and it's going to be the exact same thing for Memesense. So down here on the bottom under the product and the status, you're going to see your keys. What you want to do is you want to copy and paste this now, and then they're going to have 3 different websites or links you could go to. First place you want to go to is you want to go to memesense.gg. The link will be in the description. You could also find this on your dashboard. Once you get here, make yourself a brand new account, and remember your login and password information, because this is what's going to allow you to access Memesense once you download it. So once you get logged in, you're going to want to go to account, then you want to go to download launcher. Come to your Windows security, virus and threat protection, go to manage settings, and turn off real-time protection. This should automatically turn off dev drive protection and tamper protection, but if it doesn't, go ahead and toggle those off as well. Scroll down, click download launcher. You might also need to have a VPN to access Memesense website. Download this wherever you want to. Once you see this website, come back to your Windows security, go to exclusions, go to add an exclusion, do file. So that way it's not going to automatically delete itself when your Windows Defender decides to automatically turn back on. What you want to do from here is simply open up the cheat, click more info, run anyway. So once you get to this page, you're going to have to log in with your username and your password. Once you do that, it's going to bring you to this page. Don't worry about your location, just keep it on Germany. Press sign in, and make sure you're loading up on CS2 beta, not CS2 stream. So now it's automatically injecting for you. You don't have to do anything else after this. CS2 is going to automatically open up on its own. So once you get into the game, Memesense is automatically going to open up for you. So real quick, I want to go over the skin changer since I can't do it in game. As you can see, my inventory says plus 15. I did not have to buy any of these skins. All of these skins were given to me by the skin changer. No, you're not able to sell it. If you want to add anything, just go to the plus button, go to knives, pistols, midwear, rifles, miscellaneous, agents, all that good stuff. Click the plus button. It's going to add it to your inventory. And then from there, you could go on and toggle it. So what you're looking at right now is something called a cham. You're going to notice that right now the enemy player is yellow. The moment I go behind the wall and I can no longer see him, he is now light blue. So this is my personal legit config. You guys can copy the settings if you want to. So under general, you obviously want to make sure this is enabled, and you want to have it on always. Your aim time, completely disable that. For your aim, accuracy, RCS, and miscellaneous settings. Under aim, your radius is going to be your FOV. So the higher your radius is, the bigger your FOV circle is going to be. So anybody that's in the circle, you're going to go to hit. When it comes to smooth pitch, if you are trying to legit cheat and avoid VAC bans, you are going to want to turn this up a little bit. I currently have it on 13. Some people max it out all the way. It all depends on your playstyle. I prefer dynamic over static. When it comes to accuracy, I recommend combined and these following settings here. So due to VAC live cooldowns, it is recommended you guys keep RCS turned off, but it's up to you at that point. And then under miscellaneous settings, there's going to be multiple different settings for scope check, air check, smoke check, and all that good stuff. All right, so going over to the right side of the legit bot. This is where your hit groups are going to be, your auto fire settings are going to be. So your hit group is basically going to be where the aimbot automatically aims to for you. And if you open up this little slot right here, I recommend keeping it on all. Coming over to targets, if you want to kill chickens, you go ahead and kill chickens. I don't really see the point of that. So auto fire and auto wall are going to be 2 different settings. Auto fire is going to automatically shoot once a player becomes visible. Auto wall is going to automatically shoot whether they're visible or behind a wall. All right, so coming over to aim assist, this is where your trigger bot settings are going to be. If you're unaware what trigger bot is, it's basically you're able to put a trigger bot on. So now I am not having to click my left mouse button. I can just click F5 if I want to shoot. In my opinion, I use it more as a panic key, but I don't really like to keep that on. Coming over to players, this is all going to be your ESP settings. So let's go over to OP. I feel like this is a good contender for this. Alright, so I completely just turned off champ so I can show you guys the regular ESP. The ESP is going to be what allows you to see people through walls. It's going to show you exactly where they're at all times. Now, if you want to turn off through walls, you only want to see people that are visible. It's not going to show anybody else on the map until they become visible. So I do recommend keeping that on. So when it comes to the different settings, you could turn this on flat or you could turn it on textured. If you put it towards model, it's not going to actually do anything. But if you put it to textured, it's going to be a textured champ. Invisible, very self-explanatory. If they're visible, they're yellow. If they're invisible, they're behind a wall. You can't physically see them without the cheat. It's going to be light blue. So coming over to visual settings, this is where all of your grenade predictions, your smoke grenade timers, your miscellaneous settings are going to be. So grenade prediction, I don't have a grenade on me at the moment because I'm in a test map. So what it does is it gives you a prediction of where your actual grenade, your smoke, whatever you want to call it, is going to go. So it's actually very helpful to keep that on if you're a newer player on the game. Once again, you guys can just copy my config and go try it out for yourself. Coming over to view, in my opinion, this is what makes the game a lot more juicier. You can change your skybox. If I go in here, it's going to change the skybox. You can see it behind me. Put it on a nice pink. You can add lighting to the game, world textures. If you want to change the texture of the world, you can go ahead and do that as well. Also change your exposure. I like to keep it on a darker game. It's more appealing to my personal eyeballs. Coming over to view. So you guys will probably notice that most of the time my FOV is always different. I don't like playing on normal FOV. I normally play on about 95 to 100. You're able to see the arms more. You're able to see your hands more, your gloves. So go ahead and mess with that as much as you want to. And your aspect ratio is going to change the aspect ratio of the game. These are all of your indicator settings, your miscellaneous settings, which is going to be your interface, auto accept match, custom sound mixer, your hit sound, your kill sound, your region picker. Toggle b-hop, you're going to be able to b-hop very easily. I'm not the best at b-hopping, but if you guys want to learn, that's the best way to do it. And the very last tab that we have is going to be configs. So configs are what allows you to save all of your settings. It's a in-game cheat config, and you can also save other people's configs. So if you know any buddies, if you have online forums and you want to try their configs, you can come in here, click create, do your share code, add a name to it, and then click create. So based on the settings I just showed you guys, I'm gonna go through this aim training match real quick. Pretty much all I got for you guys, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys are interested, once again, make sure you hit the link in the description, go to visuals.gg and purchase CS2's Memesense and have some fun, man.